Hotep. Again, I'm broadcasting on behalf of 13SignsAstrology.com. This is another informative video, FYI. 13SignsAstrology.com is now providing classes that go into the history of our extraterrestrial origins. Many of you know that scientists have found out that we have 24 different strands of extraterrestrial DNA located within our DNA, which means that us as a species of humans, we definitely have an extraterrestrial origins. This is not being taught publicly. This is not being taught in your religions. This is not being taught by your astronomers, by your scientists, or any of these different types of groups. And 13 Signs Astrology decided, based on the popular demand of the people and the request of the people, because I didn't come up with this idea particularly myself, but this is basically information letting you know that if you're interested in learning thoroughly about the historical knowledge of your linkages to extraterrestrials, learning about how the extraterrestrials reconstructed and constructed this universe that we live in, this solar system that we live in, and learning about the different species of extraterrestrials that are out there, this course is definitely for you. Now, all of this course work is not just stuff that came out of the head of Ram Hotep or any other person that's on this planet currently. This information was documented by our ancient ancestors and was passed on to them by the extraterrestrials themselves. This is basically based on a compilation of research that myself and other researchers have done over the past 100 years or so to compile this extraterrestrial information. And I basically turned this information into a course. And pretty much it's actually lessons, really. And pretty much what it is this: there is 11 lessons, and each lesson basically is done over Skype. And it's pretty much set up in a question and answer format. Once I submit you the lesson, you read over the lesson, and then you can question me based on, you understanding it and comprehending it. So it's very tutorial, and it's basically a lesson to help to inform people on the information that's going on and the cutting edge information about these extraterrestrials, UFOs, just our origin from the stars in general. So for those of you that really are taking an interest to this and that really are interested in learning more about this, then this course is definitely for you. For those of you that are already taking the 13 Signs Astrology course to become a professional astrologer, I incorporated that course into, I incorporated this course, the Alien 101 course, into the 13 Signs Astrology course, so you don't have to worry about purchasing both of them. It's already incorporated into the 13 Signs Astrology course. But for those of you that are more so just interested in learning about alien information and want to have a thorough knowledge of all the different species, not every single species, because there's millions of species of aliens, but the main species that influence this universe and the stories and how everything came about, and you want a thorough understanding of this for whatever reasons, which is totally understood, then I suggest you take this course. I'm going to say one more thing before I close this video out. It's a very important reason why you should take this course. The reason why you should take this course is because I'm going to do a video on this, but we are going into a shift. And these extraterrestrials, the quarantine is going to be lifted really soon. So these extraterrestrials are going to be coming back. And the thing is that many people are going to be interfacing with these extraterrestrials. And if you don't understand these extraterrestrials and understand how they operate, then a lot of people are going, not you, but I'm not trying to scare people, but people may really go crazy when they start to psychically interface with these extraterrestrials. Some people are already having the dreams. You would be surprised how many emails I get, pertaining to people telling me different experiences that they're having with different beings, extraterrestrials, demons, just different entities out there. When I say demons, these are really entities, or different dimensional entities, and some of these entities are not agreeable to what we call humans and agreeable to us. So in order for you to really understand what's getting ready to happen, this course is very important for those individuals that really want to know to take this course, so that when you are interfaced with these extraterrestrials, you will know how to handle them. Because once the quarantine is lifted, many extraterrestrials will be able to come into this atmosphere and into this earth, and they will be able to put their information out there into this atmosphere and into this earth, and they will be able to send telepathic messages to people pertaining to extraterrestrial information and just basically different species. And a lot of these species are not agreeable to humans. They use humans. many people have already experienced communications with extraterrestrials but they weren't extraterrestrials, they were actually what I call interterrestrials that lived in the center of the earth. And these interterrestrials were originally extraterrestrials, but they came to this planet before humans got here. So they already were sending communications to certain humans on the surface way before the quarantine was even lifted. And people like Charles Manson and people that were like mass murderers, that were saying that they were hearing voices of certain demons telling them to do what they did. This was actually, see, what scientists don't want to know and realize is that these were extraterrestrial beings that were psychically sending messages to these people, telling them to do the things they did. Now you could say, oh, this is just a mental illness and these people are crazy. See, we have lost the knowledge of how these extraterrestrials operate. So now we have all of these different medical terms and different medical diagnoses, trying to diagnose people, saying that you're this, you're ADD, you're this, you're that. But really, a lot of people are being influenced by extraterrestrials, believe it or not. That's what it really is. I mean, really, there is no mental illness. It's the fact that some people are intuitive, like especially your water signs, they're very intuitive. So they can pick up on extraterrestrial communications, and the ETs know this. So they'll send out a message, you know what I'm saying, to a certain group or whatever, and pretty much this person will pick it up, or a certain being, or a certain human being, this person will pick it up, and they thinking there's God talking to them or whatever, and they'll go out and do whatever it is that the ETs are telling them to do. Now, I'm not saying that it's bad that you're picking up on these messages. What I am saying is by you taking this course, this will help you to discern and decipher as to whether or not the beings or whatever this communication is coming to you. You can check the spirit because you'll have a base knowledge on how these extraterrestrials operate. So I mean, it's like you got to balance your left brain with your right brain. So the left brain is the information. You need the information so that when they come on through your right brain and through your intuition, you'll be able to check the spirits and be like, oh, this is that group of extraterrestrials communicate with me. Or this sounds like that. Or this sounds like this. So this is for those people that are already really feeling like they're getting contacted. If you're basically feel like you don't believe in extraterrestrials, that's fine. It doesn't matter, because once the quarantine is lifted, you may still interface with them. So you might want to keep this video in mind. But for those people that feel like they already have been contacted, or they just want to have a thorough knowledge of how these extraterrestrial civilizations are set up and operate, and they want a knowledge of different extraterrestrial civilizations and how they created us and exactly how that happened. And I mean, this is thorough information, so this course will be for you. And we're always moving. I'm always expanding. So this is what I'm doing right now. For those of you that are interested, definitely jump on it. I appreciate all my supporters and watching the videos, and people that are watching the videos and reading the articles and going to the website. And we're always trying to expand and update and upgrade information. And I'm still going to be putting out free information. I mean, just because I'm putting out these courses doesn't mean I'm still going to be teaching people information in regards to everything that I talk about. So just because you don't buy something doesn't mean I'm not going to teach you. This YouTube channel is totally free. You know what I'm saying? So this is just for those people that want to go to the next level. I suggest you definitely jump on the boat and definitely get into these courses or whatever. So I thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you again real soon. Peace and love.